I'm more than them too.
Got one.
I'm more than them.
I'm here.
I'm about to get advanced. Hold on.
I'm gonna smoke up now. Yeah, I'm gonna PA them.
I'm only gonna be live for an hour though. I'm gonna be live for an hour. This is a random impromptu stream. I just wanted to watch this shit. I have an hour of fuck time to kill. I did not feel like playing Apex, so thought I'll buy bow. Actually, might end this a bit early. We'll see.
I got two, and I bought one UE. Listen, there was a loadout that just got popped on the left by.
I actually hate Warzone. Like, I actually don't like playing this shit. I'm not even gonna lie. I fucking hate this shit. Like, I have no interest in playing Warzone at all, bro. We'll see how the Black Ops 6 one is, but like, honestly, after playing Apex, like, playing any of these fuck battle royals is kind of just weird.
Wait, someone smoke me?
I just figured I might as well watch the best team too.
I'm getting shot from the green route. I'm gonna bunker this.
So I don't know what the fuck the comms are like from a top Warzone team.
They're rolling out.
I pop one. I gotta pop. Freeman, that's good.
I peed in front too.
Right, let's hit this kid out.
I'm here. I'm down.
Oh, another advance. Dead. In the building next to us. Weak. Knock.
I stuck him.
I should watch fucking Shifty, bro, cause Shifty is literally a demon, bro.
I got back up. I'm getting shot by the other.
Every time I hear him in the comms, he's like, "Oh, I'm pushing, dead." This guy's like literally doing it all.
I'm getting something super.
Look at this kid. He's screaming on the right.
I need plates. I bunkered his teammate.
Oh shit, this is the global final too. I don't know shit going on. And I can't help tomorrow because I'm helping a person move. You know. After tomorrow, everything will be back to normal. Because holy shit. Oh.
I am.
Smoky. Let's go. Keep building, boys.
Yeah, these comms are crazy.
I got one more you. I got two more you. I got one. I have two.
Refresh.
Why not? Weak on my life.
Bro, I might become a Warzone, bro. No bullshit, bro. I can handle these motherfuckers, bro.
I need loot. I need to come up to y'all. I need to get some shit.
On the low.
Yeah, fucking jack shit. Bro, I was actually fucking piecing from that far.
I actually have not. No, I'm actually not gonna lie though.
And two UEs.
Have not played Warzone since MW19. Have not touched Warzone. I played MW19 and that was it.
I have two UEs.
I'm like, fuck, this shit is just so boring. I actually like Black Ops 4 Blackout. Like, I grinded the fuck out of that, but the second MW19 hit, like the tax sprint shit, I was just, I don't know, I just hated it. But I actually really like Blackout though.
You're rotating over here. Blue.
As long as a Blackout, that fucking Warzone even happened.
20. Gotta go deep left. We should swing to deep left, low key. With advances.
Swing to deep left, or even go here. Cut to one of these.
I'm down to cut. I just cut the super, bro. Fucking. I have two. One bunker.
I got the move for some smoke.
I'm gonna pop one use. So I got a
move too, so. Yeah.
Everybody pop one.
I pop one. It's fine.
You wanna cut him or no?
Yes, kill the solo. I'm gonna roll. You guys should try to kill the solo.
Fuck that guy.
No. Fuck it.
We gotta hit this team.
Yeah, I'm down.
The team out here.
We might be able to kill these guys. Actually, look. Turn for this.
Let's get her.
We crack.
Oh.
Alright, come on.
Farm them. Oh no, we got two up here.
Two left.
That's years of playing right there.
They're deep though.
Remember, when they pull up here, they'll end up shooting this team. You know what I'm saying? Like,
refresh here. We're good.
Yep.
We have a zip here.
No, we get it in front of these kids, bro. We have to try to beat them. Try to beat them.
Alright, we can pop an advance. And take it.
Do we have another advance or no?
I mean, I have
two. I have one UA.
Get another one. He can pop you. Get another one. Come here. Give me money. Give me money. I'm gonna pop the advance. I'll pop it one.
I'll pop one.
Everyone pop. Let's go.
Yeah.
Gotta cut that 3-man. The ghosted team. That's the team.
You wanna go deep hill though?
Yeah, cut them. You should cut them. Like, fuck the solo right here. Cut the fuck out of them.
There's a kid deeper over here. Solo.
I killed the solo in front of you then.
He's on a heady or some shit. I don't see him. I don't see him.
Oh, that's a mean head. That's a mean heady. Yo, 2 man below us to our right though. 2 man below us to
Yeah,
our
we
right.
got bunked. We got bunked.
I'm in the shit in front of me.
Look, you got the deal. Okay, I hear you. I see you. I see you.
Tell me this close. I'm waiting.
I'm here.
Tell me.
Get that kill. I'm looking at
Crack. So nice.
Oh, smokes or raids.
Looking for 3 man. I'm looking for 3 man, okay? Listen, there's only a 2 man at the low warehouse, okay?
We're good.
I'm gonna back down the 3 men right here. Hold on.
That's a 2 man. Oh, it's a 2 man. That's 3 man.
Three.
Scare them away.
I'm looking at this other 2 man though.
I'm just seeing out these rocks up
But
here.
they're not aware. These kids do not look like they know we're here, okay?
Alright, yeah, I can try. I'm gonna wait.
I don't know if this
I got a buy station I can get down later.
Make sure we're looking at our radar. Look at everything. The event's about to go out.
Yeah, this kid's down the hill too. But I mean, this kid's up here.
That 3 man's gonna try to.
Yeah, well, one of these kids are gonna fuck up, bro. This guy's in the air.
I'm throwing a movement down on me. Just try to refresh on slugs.
Wait, they're swinging out left. They're going for that solo. They're doing something, bro.
I already have hello smoke, so.
Alright, they're just self here.
They know we're here. I'm looking at them. Alright, is there a medium? You say you move or no?
Yeah, I'm doing a movement behind me.
Alright, I'm gonna grab that.
I love hearing
listening, I
fucking
think,
like
very nice.
intense comms, bro. It literally gets me so
That's
into it.
all, too. I'll make sure.
Make
Oh
sure
my
you
God.
run up your left too, bro.
I
can't
fucking
see
wanna
this left
play.
one. I can't see that. I can see it like if they run up, but like.
Nah, it's like a hill. I just peeked it. Everything yellow. Oh my, fuck you guys.
Headache vest here.
Yeah, I'm just holding this.
We got a good ass full. We just gotta hold her
Okay,
back.
give me 3 plates.
2 plates.
The gulag is closed.
Up it.
I'm gonna loot. We're gonna hold these kids out, bro. I have a bunker.
Anybody have a streak? Anybody have a
I
streak?
have a bunker.
No.
One bunker.
But they're smoking down the hill. They're smoking down the hill. Blue ping. They threw one smoke there. I don't see him anymore.
Friendly buy station inbound.
They're smoking down here. They're smoking
There's
down
a
here.
lot of rats in this
Put
lobby.
shots into them. I don't know what they're doing. They're trolling.
Deployable buy station is available.
They're gonna fight that solo over there
How does the
now.
World Series or Warzone
Yeah,
thing
they
work?
should. Once it's solo got out.
Like,
Oh, yeah, crossing. That's a 3 man.
is there like a match point or is just fucking groups? I gotta
They smoked there.
go on the actual
That's
fucking.
DJ and Castillo.
I can't see them. I on my yellow.
Good.
I can't get hit from the right.
No, you shouldn't be able to.
We just force on the row left, okay? We force on the row left.
Yeah. Is there more plates on that
Look at this,
down
look
line?
at that. Oh no, look at this.
There's AR here.
This kid's head out, I think, unless that's his teammate. Yeah, they're fighting.
Oh, they are fighting. We're gonna get some freebies off this.
Yeah. On the balcony, I just saw him.
Look to like pepper the back team.
Yeah, I can't really see them. They're at the corner of the house. I can't see.
Got PA'd from the front
Be
team.
careful.
Oh shit.
They might try to hit you. They're gonna help from both sides. They might be forced to hit you. Got a live on one. Be careful. Stay down, boys. Don't die.
Move that ping. Move your pings. Cracked one. 20.
That team is so fucked.
Absolute on one.
Team is so fucked.
I gotta move
Yeah,
butts.
They come to you guys. They
Too
have
bad
to
this
come
isn't
to you
like
guys.
Apex where if you're in the
help
ring,
the
bro,
other
like
side.
you're
They're
already still
forced to
taking
come to you guys.
damage.
There you go. I'm guessing right now.
I think they're doing left. I saw him. Oh, they grabbed
They
some
just come
legs.
left. What are you? I'm going.
Good knock.
He's knocked.
Nice. Looking that way.
Dude, these guys are an auto top 3 every single game, bro.
Yeah, swing on our left.
This is actually like the first game I watched, but I'm pretty sure I saw him in like top 2. Before.
Oh, I swear this seats look different.
I get pins out here.
I'm gonna get a buy station here.
Right here. There's like 3 right here. There's like 3 right there.
So they're still smoking back here. They bought back on our blue. That's their teammate. Landing in.
Yo, there's 3 right there. There's 3 right there, bro.
I know. I heard you.
We got a buy here. You guys can buy
I know,
something.
crack them. I'm bunkering it. They have to move. Look at my diamond. Look at my diamond.
1 on that.
Here, boo box on me right here.
Make sure we don't get
I am.
rewrapped. Yo,
I
make sure
am.
we don't get
I'm
rewrapped.
reloading. Nice.
Yo, watch our rewrap.
I hear you.
I'm looking.
Yeah, I have it.
I'm gonna grab a stack of AR. Where the fuck's AR? Oh my god.
I have some.
Lining in on the right.
I don't need it. I don't need it.
I will pick it up.
Oh my god, yeah, they're gonna win.
Look our left. So,
Enemies deployed
They threw a buy. Shoot it out.
got mortared.
Got mortared over here. I'm getting shot from deep.
Deep. Look at that. Deep. Look at that with him.
We
Look
got
at that with
mortared
him.
by the right team. Okay.
I hear you. Look at that left with him.
I smoked my left off. I'm looking right.
Up them.
They're just deep, D. I don't have angles.
I smoked your left.
Funny as fuck. That's a 3-man on my right, on my diamond.
Enemy buy station deployed.
I destroyed the PDS. They gotta come. So my left up again.
Gas is closing in. Get to the new safe
How
zone.
many angles on his right?
Careful,
they're just like
D.
crazy out here.
They're straight.
They have a trophy.
You need to help the left. You need to help left.
God damn.
You need to help the left. You need to help the left.
Here, I'll drop you money.
Left
Buy me.
swung. Left swung.
I'm
On a moo.
He's gonna swing at us. I got a
What a dummy swing. That's a dummy swing.
Come to me.
Oh, what the fuck, bro? Yeah, that's cooked.
Black
They're
out, grab Luke.
cooked.
Force these kids to fight. We're gonna force these kids to fight.
Gas is
Okay? We need to swing
Oh,
up on
yeah,
the
what-
level. Cannot let this kid be on yellow ping.
Yeah, they got this game.
I thought it was
Every time I see them fucking fight, they always win.
I'm keep this good. I have the next 3, okay? I'm throwing a trophy on us. One way the fuck out of it. Look at
Coming
left.
over here. Live.
Back on the
Knock
left.
that
I do
kid.
another one way.
I got one left.
It's just fucking.
Right there.
This is a
I'm looking right
scissor
now. I
fucking
got another
tribute
smoke. I
now,
got the
bro.
smoke. I got the
The
smoke.
smoke's
Right here,
everywhere.
I got one. Listen, I'm throwing up a recon drone. Someone else has to throw the smoke.
Okay, over here. I'm soaked you.
I mean, smokes these niggas, goddamn, bro.
Cracked one on the line.
This is completely different from Endgame and Apex.
I'm cracked another one. I'm live.
This is like everyone playing fucking Bangalore and having like 3 smokes.
What are you dead?
I have no smokes, by the way.
I smoked us.
I have another.
One on by, dead. In zone,
In
dead.
the air, cracked in the air, going in zone. We should get that kill. Look away. Look for the other kids. Look for the other kids. I'm in a bad spot. I'm gonna die.
Only 4 remain. Finish the job.
I just beat us. They're
Yeah,
not
they
gonna
just
live
fucked
that long.
everyone.
I have no util.
Just only smokes. It's the last hit.
Knock him.
What the fuck is taking?
Come on, baby. Kill that kid.
Let's go, baby. Come on, baby.
Wow. They were a lot. This guy talking shit. Fuck, I should have went to his stream.
To back with a lot to say. Well done, Falcons. We knew it was going to be a solo point in this tournament. Apparently, it is right now.
What is that guy doing, bro?
To support them, a 50% win rate in our current series, 4 games played, 2 wins,
Holy
a second
shit,
place,
bro.
and then, you know, a 10-point game, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like, they cooked, though. They cooked. I ain't gonna lie. They cooked.
Wow. What a finish from the Falcons yet again. That one, a lot of points.
I'm gonna add Shifty into this.
They wanted
Is that his name? Yeah. Oh, I completely fucked up his name. All good.
And you can see the celebration and probably some smack talk. He didn't need to shoot bodies. He can stand up and point at him.
What the fuck's his
around these
name? Hold
parts in
on.
Vegas. Very well done from the Falcons yet again to secure the win. This time it helped. They had player advantage. They were able to execute a
was
nearly
actually, like, an
identical
interesting
circle, by
watch.
the way, to map 1, just a hair more south with less
Oh,
cover and no
50
LTVs
TV.
this time. Yeah, we take those.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's the difference maker, right? That we are able to correct those minor mistakes. And that sounds crazy that I'm saying minor mistakes about a second place, because a 1.8x multiplier is so good. But a lot of the storylines that we were talking about coming into the World Series of Warzone, especially day 1, it's those advanced starting points. And everyone was like, what do we do if the Falcons do get those 40 points at the top? So let's go ahead and run that last stand, and we'll kind of keep chatting on that.
We
I
have a
want to know how
problem
the
is what
score of
happens.
Warzone
That's a
looks. I have
problem
no
on our
idea.
hands. Look at this high ground position, even this early out on the out of bounds
they're in the
line.
best
This
spot,
is where
bro.
the Falcons thrive. We've seen this time and time again
I'm
over the last
surprised people
30
weren't holding
tournaments
them
that
out
they've won.
there.
When the map gets wonky, when the circle's cut off, the Falcons thrive, because when people have to think on their feet, they're not able to think fast enough to keep up with the Falcons. I will tip my hat, though, to this Omit EU squad. They had resources in the end to make this one close and make it to top 5. Without the resources in this moment, Tiff, they would have been in dire straits very quickly. A great rotation, able to keep all of their bodies up as well. Picked up a couple kills in the end game. Another solid map from Omit EU. They
Almost
are
everyone in
living
these
up to the
lobbies
hype.
is literally
Yeah, but when the Falcons,
a bunch
they
of pub
get all
kids,
that
bro.
space, they preemptively
I can understand
throw
why
that
it's so
trophy
easy.
system down and just start roaming. And Omit EU kind of gets sandwiched behind these hay bales over here. Yes, you start that PDS play, you try to prolong it and try to get as many eliminations with 1.8 dominate as possible. But Nano was constantly that thorn in their side, putting all the
I actually think
damage
Apex
onto them
takes a
and kind of
lot
throwing
more
that
skill
rotation
than
for them,
this.
which is exactly what they needed to do. But it also allowed the Falcons to just fly on out, spread, and look for those angles. And if we are ripping Grom off the headies throughout this, that's nasty.
Shifty, Inkyo get traded out, so it was a 2v2, and when you're in the gas with losing out on
Got the
resources
STG.
and the Falcons get the zone pull, yeah, no chance you're losing that one if you're the Falcons. Very well done yet again, of course, to go back-to-back. Yes, we took a little bit of a break, but they did go back-to-back.
I can already
And
tell
you
it's
can see
Ahsoka's fucking family.
all
That
the
guy
fans
looks
of the
exactly like
Falcons,
him.
Ahsoka's family.
Yeah, all
Love a
those
chance
guys
to
look
meet
like
those
that.
guys. They're always hyped for Ahsoka, and
Are those like
well-earned, by the way.
Samoans, bro?
That team, the Falcons, that are on top by a lot, they've won $300,000 on
Samoans
this
could
map
eat, bro.
alone. Yeah, talk about a
Wait, they
good,
won 1,000 on this map?
a good last couple months for the Falcons boys. I know they're excited.
I'm excited for them. And you just think about the history that Soka has
fucking
been
boys,
through on
hey?
his journey in competitive Warzone. How many times have we seen his family show up in the back of his stream, celebrating, hyping him up? That's an environment that just breeds success.
Yeah, and we already got a
I was,
chance
like,
to talk
barely
to
on the
Biffle. I'm
audience,
sure we'll
so-
be talking to one more member of the Falcons, and who knows, you know, the way things go around these parts, we could talk to the third member
Can we
later.
talk about this real quick? Look at this. Nah, that's nasty.
Nah, that's crazy.
I told you, they've heard somebody. That chain is nice. We're gonna head down to the stage with Miles and Shifty to
that's
talk to
nice.
the second half of the Falcons.
Thank you very much, guys. Thank you. Yeah, Shifty, look, back to back. It's starting to feel good. How are you guys feeling?
Now we're starting to get going, man, and these guys are fucking horrible. I mean, yeah.
Damn.
These guys,
Yo.
we get to land and they forget how to fucking play. So you know, we're dealing with a little bit of PC issues, but now we're kicking, we're alive, and it's about to be a fucking bloodbath.
That's 3 on the count, folks, but we're almost getting, you know,
Throwing
slowly getting ready
F-bombs
to go to the next
everywhere.
one. I mean, obviously, you didn't start things off too bad. Second place, the points are still looking good. I mean, it feels like a few minutes ago I spoke to
should have
Biffle.
watched this whole tourney,
Is there
no
anything looking
bullshit.
forward in the next game? Anything you're looking out for?
Nah, I mean, we're just going to play our game. You know, next game you guys will be talking to Soka because we're going to win again. You know, we want to finish off today strong. We started a little slow, like
so
you
this
were
is like
saying.
group
I just
today.
told him let's get our pacing right. I said we're going to come out from the halftime and win another game. So let's just fucking win these next 2. I mean, Falcons on top. Everybody knows we're the team to beat, and these guys are fucking horrible.
I don't know if I can
Yeah.
add too much more to that. Right, good luck, man.
Yo,
We'll see you
what
in the next
the
one.
hell?
Take care. It's back to the decks before.
Yo,
we
how's everyone else gonna handle that, bro?
Before
Everyone
we
else
get
gotta
in
do
trouble,
something
so
about
it's getting a
that.
little
You
wild
can't let
up
them
there.
do that. You
Falcons
can't let them
are
say that.
heating up. They've won 2 out of the 4 games. Mind you, game
If
number
I hear
1, they
someone
got
say,
second place, so
"These
they
kids
could've
are
won
fucking
3 out of the
horrible," I'm
4,
turning
but,
up.
Game number 2, we'll just let that go. I think that was like top
I'm
20.
tight, bro.
But they came back with a vengeance, and
Nah,
they
I'm so
are
tight.
looking incredible. Falcons truly
How does
living up to
Warzone?
their
I guess it's from
namesake.
day 1,
Again,
so
this
it
is their
doesn't
tournament
even
to
matter,
lose.
it's
This
just
is day
groups.
number 1. The worst case scenario for the competitors is for them to go into match point tomorrow with a
I want to see what
40-point lead.
Scrap's doing
because that puts
because
them 110
I
points
was
away, which they
actually watching them play Rocket League or watch them watch Rocket League. They're just laughing and shit. Okay, I guess that's done too. Holy shit.
Falcons, though, even though they get the game win, they nearly did.
Yeah, you know, I stepped away for a second, had to use a little body, came back, and I will tell you this. We came back, and I was surprised to see Omid and
10-0 retired. What the fuck?
And I screamed, like, both you
What
said,
the
you said
hell?
as well, but Biffle, he got the cleanup kills.
All
and
this
he was
stuff's
able to
happened
take
today.
it.
What
And
the
then
hell?
hear that win, that was looking pretty scary there for a second.
Looking
That's
scary, but
crazy.
they managed to come back, and that's the resiliency that they have.
10-0
that every team
retired?
should
What the
definitely
fuck we do
aspire
about
to get.
that?
Omid EU, though, continues to tear it up. Enigma.
I'm not gonna lie, I actually
cannot
kind of
believe
had
how
a
well they're
feeling that
doing.
one was gonna happen.
There was a couple of moments throughout that
Sooner
rotation
than
I was
later.
a little bit concerned. One of their weaknesses
Had a
so far
feeling.
through the World Series has been losing a player.
Blast is
before you
there?
get
I didn't
towards
even
the end
notice
game,
him
then you're
there.
outnumbered.
Shit, he's actually
However,
there.
Here they do a fantastic job of staying alive when they're pressured by noobs.
Destroy is
Katsuga
there?
And Steve-O. And in particular, Enkyo does an amazing job. He gets caught on the
I used to
cross,
play
slows down,
SNEGBs
but resolutely
with
keeps him
fucking
alive.
Destroy.
He gets the support in
That
from
shit's
the teammates,
hilarious.
and then they counter that play and open up that southern side of the circle to let them in.
Never
They
my
do a great job
wildest
of using
dreams
the
like that I think he
utility
was actually gonna be a
to keep that fight going
streamer.
as long as
Never my
possible.
wildest dreams.
We talk about NA. We talk about EU. Gio, let's talk about
Yeah, but I knew him when he was like a
Latin
fucking.
America. Benza, Eric Nano,
I knew him when he was a
and
fucking
Tabakudo
baby.
going
He had a
absolutely
squeaker
nutty
voice.
buddy. Third place, Latin American representation.
Yeah, no, I think this is pretty insane. We spoke about on the last test which teams need to do better, blah, blah, blah. Here
How
the
long are
big
these
guns from
intermissions,
NA, here
bro?
the
Because
big
I'm
guns
about to
from
actually
the
pull up
MEA.
like a YouTube
But
video.
the
No
last
bullshit.
3 teams of this draw
Yeah, I'm
were
pulling up
all
a
from
YouTube
different
video.
regions, and we have that second team from LATAM South showing exactly.
I want to hear what the fuck they've been saying about this LA
In
Thieves
order to
thing.
get those 3, you're looking at 600 to 700K, just in my mind ballparking, because it's like Scrap can walk in a year. I'm assuming Envoy can too. So they'll probably take, in my opinion, like 250, 300 for both, just if they're trying to cut spending.
Yeah, but
Hydro's
that
a
LA
question
tax
mark.
though.
Like,
That LA tax.
I don't know
though.
what his contract looks like. If he can walk in a year, then once again, Cloud9 might be like, okay, we'll take 200 for him. So I think at the absolute bottom line, you're looking at 500K for all three. I would say 600 to 700 gets it done. But then the players would need to take pay cuts because there's no way I see Thieves paying that much money and then paying these guys inflated salaries. That'd be crazy.
Which is why, Ben, they should entertain it. Because I remember you were like, nah, there's no, like, they might not even entertain it. You should entertain it. I mean, if this is who your superstar player
Beam
wants to play
Cheese
with,
would have
why
gifted.
wouldn't
Thank
you
you.
fucking entertain it? I mean, look at who he wants to play with.
The first thing
It
I
is not
thought
financially
though, is that
possible.
now other teams know Hydra's potentially an option. There are some teams that might have like just sort of written Hydra off that could see this tweet and might be like, oh shit.
Well,
We didn't
Minnesota
know.
is the most interesting team in this whole situation because they're sitting there. G2 is a full history of spending money to fucking win championships. You can look at any esport for that. Obviously, in order to pull this team off, they'd have to buy out 4 players. Well, if any other org in the fucking scene is going to spend $2 million to pull this off, it's going to be G2. And people say Paco's not going to
For
Minnesota,
definitely
but they
2
play
mil,
in
that's
fucking Dallas. He
crazy.
wouldn't need to move anywhere.
Yeah,
Don't
no,
you
that's
think
not
about
really.
it?
I mean, I do think Thieves would be like.
They'd need to get the players he wants, though.
Nah,
you know,
Thieves,
they'd have to.
Thieves would be a sick org for this team, but I don't know. I mean, will it happen?
It's not possible,
Will this happen?
bro.
I
It's
don't
not
know.
possible.
I mean, this shit's crazy.
Because it's
That
not
is
only
crazy. It is
all the
crazy.
buyouts.
But
It's not only all the buyouts and the salaries, but it's also that LA tax, bro. So you got to be paying them like bare minimum, like 200K. 200K is like the bare minimum for these superstar
100
players.
If you're Nate or anybody
If, like,
on the Thieves side,
55 of that's
and
going to tax.
your superstar player comes in, he's like, "Yo, like I'm in a group chat right now with fucking Scrap and Hydra, and Dylan, and we're trying to make this team happen, and they want to come here."
Beam Cheese, another gifted.
that's
Thank
like-
you.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
they
it's
could-
not
they-
that
there's-
easy.
There's so many.
If you're
no, it's
Thieves-
no, it's definitely not that easy.
If
But like,
you're
hey, nothing
Thieves-
is, Tony. Nothing is easy. bro.
If you're Thieves and your nade shot, you should say absolutely nothing. Even if especially if you're considering this, say absolutely nothing about this. The minute they tip their hand that they're in the market for these guys, the price is going to go up 15%. Like they
That's
need to
not
keep
true because
they
I
need to
didn't-
keep-
no. I think any team that wants to buy has leverage. I think Ultra has zero leverage because it's obvious that they're trying to get money. So if I was an org, I would say, listen, this is what we're going to give you, and if not, you can pay him for a year, and then he's going to walk for free. That's what I would do. If I'm buying Scrap and Envoy out, and they're trying to offload the players to try and get money in the short term, Ultra doesn't really have any legs to stand on because everybody knows they don't want to pay that team. They can't pay that team. Scrap said it himself. He said our
Why not,
roster
though?
cannot play together. So if I was in Oregon, I wanted to buy Scrap or
thought they had
Envoy, I would
money.
say this is the price and that's what it is. Otherwise, they'll walk to us in a year for free.
I mean, the only thing is that Toronto could just not sell them.
I think the reason why
Exactly.
LA's the option is
No,
because
of course,
he
but
signed a
then-
new
then he'll walk
contract,
for
so
free in a
he's
year, and Ultra's not gonna
technically
get
can't
much
leave
money.
unless someone pays a bag for him.
Toronto's going to act like that's a possibility. Like they are going to dangle that in this
I
conversation.
think they
until
have
the last
no
minute.
leverage. I'm not even gonna lie. This is the one time where I think it's
Toronto?
so. Yeah, I mean, Scrap literally went live and said we cannot play together as a team. Us four
Yeah,
cannot
but
play
they
together.
still have them under contract. So just like that's why they have the leverage right now because they're still under contract and they can like you said.
I actually
they can
don't
just
want
say,
Ben to
this
talk.
is a number, take it or leave it.
Bro,
Yeah.
If not, whatever,
once
just have 'em
again,
next year.
guys, once again, with Roster Mania, I know I say be careful a lot.
It's hard for me to go many places.
God, bro, these ads are insane. It's crazy how this guy has ads on a No, bro, somebody gotta talk. This guy has ads on a fucking video that's not his, bro. I just gotta yeah. Anyways,
Here's talk narratives on what's going on in Roster Mania without hearing from any of the orgs. Like, just because Scrap's saying that doesn't mean it's like the realistic.
Nah, this guy made a channel posting other people's content, and he has the nerve to put ads on it. Shit's crazy to me, bro. Bro, they gotta tax him for that or something, bro. Ain't no way you should be able to just post people's stream clips and get 60. This guy literally made this channel a month ago. I'm not even. Made this channel a month ago, literally posting people's stream content.
We are having players talk
Actually
narratives
runs
on what's
ads
going
on it,
on in
bro.
Roster Mania without hearing from any of the orgs. Like, Just because Scrap's saying that doesn't mean it's like the realistic truth of what's going on in Toronto.
Brother, I can
if I've learned
promise
anything about the
you
last
they're
5
trying
years,
to sell their players. And the only...
100% they're trying, but it doesn't mean that they will.
They will. If they have offers on the table, they will take the money. Otherwise, you're going to run into a Pred situation where even if Scrap goes out there and they win 2 tournaments under Ultra, they would still make more money by selling the players.
I don't know if that's how Toronto ever operated, Tony.
I don't know if they care about that.
Every camp is different with situations like this. Every camp is different. I don't know if Toronto's like that.
Wait, like what?
It's interesting. Bro, I don't think Toronto gives a fuck. Ben, does Toronto give a fuck? I don't think they give a fuck. I think they'd rather just hold the fucking players and be like, fine, if you're not going to give us what we want, then don't fucking do it. Like,
Toronto is at a point where if, like, this thing dragged on for a while and, like, Scrap really tried to force them off, they would say, go fuck yourself, your bench, and they would just not care.
No, like, Zinni, you did play for Toronto, so
brother,
I guess...
I promise you, with every soul in my being, I fully believe... There is 0% chance the 4 players that were on Ultra this past year play together. The only way Scrap stays on Ultra, if they have offers for him, is if they let other players walk for free. They would have to say, okay, CleanX Insight, you can go walk for free then because we need to pay.
Why don't they just drop Jamie, pick up someone else, and call it a day? You don't think that's a possibility?
No.
If they're like, everybody else is lowballing us. We want to give this a run. The players are professional. They're going to figure it out.
But, okay, but you have to realize a lot of the way. Listen. It is my opinion. Of course, I can't sit here and say this is an absolute fact, but I fully believe if there's a sufficient offer for Scrap, they will offload him.
Like, do we know if there's a sufficient offer for Scrap?
I don't know, but I mean, of all players, I feel like definitely he's got to have. Surely some team wants Scrap. Obviously, Cloud9's in the talks. I'm not sure what the number looks like. I'm not saying Ultra's going to take $50,000.
Who can afford
so please don't. I'm not saying that. But if there's like a buyout like $100,000 to $200,000. And that 100.
Like Rocker can.
I would say if Ultra gets offered $200K for Scrap, they're not just going to hold him for a year and then he's going to walk for free. Makes 0 sense. If they're willing to get rid of him now, why would you let him walk for free when you could make $200K?
Because
that's
they
my
also
opinion on
may have the same problem that fucking Seattle has. If they got a price in mind and it's under the price, they would rather.
Okay, how do you think Seattle feels now? Seattle was offered $500,000 for a player, and he walked for 5 months for free.
Well, those guys, those aren't super billionaires. I don't think they're fucking thinking a second about that. To be honest,
I think they are thinking a second.
I'll
of that,
never
which is why
forgive Surge for that,
every
bro.
team is cutting costs.
For that.
So obviously, it's not as simple as these guys are billionaires. Otherwise, they wouldn't be cutting costs and willing to offload the best. One of the best players in the game.
Ben, you were just saying before Zinni joined the call, you were saying that these guys are looking at it from an economic standpoint, how people are cutting costs, and this and that. Now you're saying, the billionaires, they don't give a fuck.
Well, but no,
realistically,
what I'm trying
to know. Hold on, someone in your chat said I was here when Zinni was right.
Well, here's my thing though, Tom. Is like, again, this is why I just don't. The situation is so annoying to me because it's like. We
just don't know.
We don't know if anyone's actually put any real offers in.
This is all like what we're saying is anybody can be right. We could all be right, or we could all be wrong. Like,
bro, Toronto is not benching Scrap, ban, Lefalo. With the reports of them cutting spending, they're not going to pay his salary while benching him.
It all just comes down to Toronto, what they want to do. Do they have a number in mind? And if they don't get that number, they're not gonna sell them. Or if they get that number, boom, they're gonna sell. Like they might sell them, they might not. We don't know what they're thinking right now. Who knows what they're thinking?
I just want to give everybody the real possibility here, and this I give this a % chance of actually being true. That the reason that this super team is forming is because Cloud9 told Paco, "Yo, we are not going to negotiate a buyout with Toronto."
Or Cloud9 just realizes they can make money and they care more about earning the profit.
I could agree with Cloud9 saying that.
And that's why it's coming out now, because the New York option is pivoting.
False Nine with a prime, thank you,
People
bro.
saying no shot, I definitely see it as a possibility, 100%.
Well, hold on, and I don't actually know. You might. Isn't Cloud9 known for like trying to sell players to make money? I could have sworn someone was telling this recently. Okay, so if they have a history of selling top players to try and make money, let's call a spade a spade. It is very difficult to make money in the current.
But let me see the teams.
Call of Duty esports market. So every team is struggling to make money. So when you do have top players. And like here's the reality. Like very few teams. I don't know. I'm trying to make sure I vocalize this the right way. Cloud9 might just be trying to make a quick buck on Hydra. He's obviously, in my opinion, he has the most stock. If Hydra's available, I think that would be the highest buyout that you could get right now. And then Scrap, of course, right there with him. Probably neck and neck, or no pun intended, or right there behind him.
It really just comes down to what teams are willing to spend. And I mean, people are talking about it, but it's just a lot of hypotheticals, and there's a lot of different moving parts, and there's realistically, we will never know because we're not in a lot of the conversations that are going on, especially on the business side and how much they're willing to spend and how much they have in the bank. We don't even know what these teams are working with or even what's going on. We don't have the papers in front of us. You know what I mean?
The players, the players once again I mean, I don't want to come back to this, but like the players screwed themselves like 7 or 8 years ago because on these top teams, the players are getting squeezed more and more and more now. Like they squeezed out 2 or 3 years ago, the bottom level like world players, bottom tier players all got kind of screws off those like 200K contracts they were getting in Modern for 2019, 2020. But now the top level players,
what the fuck are you saying?
Squeeze. What am I saying?
Please say that again. And like, I did not understand what you just said at all.
Say it in a different way.
What I'm saying is that like there's 2 levels to this. We just don't know if the orgs are willing to spend buyout costs. That is not confirmed. It's all speculation on our side. The second thing is I just know for a fact, and you guys have heard complaints from pro players about like even top level players that just every year, instead of coming back to the org with a 5 or 10% raise, they're coming back and take a 5 or 10% pay cut or maybe bigger.
Well, yeah, because the players.
Oh no, your 500K turned to 460K. Like, oh no, like win more tourneys, bro. Come on, it's already inflated. Are you kidding me? Nah, I was actually gonna say this real quick. Like, maybe a way for these orgs to make money. Like, I'm pretty sure you guys like saw the thing that like Parasite posted about his earnings. He like averages like 460 viewers, and off of ads he makes like 18K a month. I'm like, these orgs could easily like have a Twitch channel and like stream some shit and like actually like just from that profit off of Twitch like afford their players fucking salaries, like literally just from that, like just from that streaming like maybe not scrims but like their match days or something, just doing some sort of like Minnesota rocker stream, you know, like they could like make their money off of like there's ways to make money. These teams are fucking weird, bro, but
got paid because players are millionaires because of
but players complaining about pay cuts. I'm like, bro, you're making
the inflated salaries when the league started.
100%, like 300%.
So I don't think players screwed up. I think
making like 3K, and then you fucking go to LAN, you get 2 wins, and you're in like 100K prize pool already. You know, like
org screwed up, and now they're trying to
$250 a month,
and now they're trying to correct it. Is what I think. I just think you have it wrong. I think players have been blessed with money, and orgs are finally like, oh my god, we've been absolutely robbed.
Yeah, that's literally.
So I think that's what's happening here.
I think to an extent that is true, but I also think to an extent,
bro, these players are acting like they're poor, bro.
Welcome back.
They're acting like they're
poor. Players allowing like
stream, bro.
Where the default contract is a 1+1 with a team option is an insane business decision out of them. And the fact they let that happen,
just stream, guys, just stream, just
stream. CDL starting is like the biggest fucking great mistake out of the players. It's probably cost players an insane amount of money in their careers, and I don't know if you can calculate that fucking number.
No, you're wrong.
Bro, like Scrap right now is averaging like 600 viewers, bro. Like he's guaranteed making 18K. Like, but that's just off of ads. If you include subs, probably making 20K off of Twitch a month. Like, these players are good, bro. Like, complaining about salaries.
Because here's the thing: when we were talking about making a players union and doing all that stuff officially, that's a give and take. When there's a players union, you go to the league and you want certain things. There's a give and take. So what would be the give? Because honestly, top players, if you're a top player and you have high stock, you don't give a fuck about the minimum salary. Why would you care if the minimum salary gets raised from 50K to 65K?
I'm not talking about the minimum salary.
So what are you talking about? Because that was the only give that, like the give and take that we were talking about.
If on the players, like there's no way if they were actually taking real advice. The way that like a lot of contracts were marked for 2019, I cannot believe players fell for this. Is like they were like, oh, here's a year 1 deal, and then we're gonna give you a 35% raise year 2.
BR would have someone for 49. Welcome back. Thank you, bro.
80% of teams. So people got dropped, and they fell for the same gambit again, and then they got caught on the deal. I think if you're the players and you contractually like bargain for the beginning of the CDL, I would not have allowed the default contract to be a 1+1 where the fucking team is an option.
Okay, so what would you give up to get it? Is my question to you? Because obviously,
here's the problem:
you know it's a give and take.
There's a This is an insane fucking hypothetical, Zen, because we don't know about discussions that never fucking happen.
I was in the call, brother. We were talking to lawyers. We got all the information we needed to unionize.
You were never negotiating with Activision, though.
Because we discussed the give and take, and the give wasn't worth the take, or maybe I have that backwards.
It's not. Are you? From my understanding, the reason it didn't happen is because people were not willing to pay the upstart cost to actually.
That is not it at all, because it did not make sense for any mid to high level player to like give up something just to raise the minimum salary. Because what else could you, bro?
There's other things that you would have bargained for.
What, like
if that's
what?
the player's mindset,
like what,
then they
bro?
were very selfish.
Players are making $300,000 to $500,000. How could you not be selfish?
This was before that.
No, it's not. This was like year 1, year 2. World War II.
Hold on, I never heard. Hold on, I never heard about this. So you're telling me, some point during Mod for 2019, after the fucking CDL was founded, people were talking about unionizing then?
Yes. Wait.
Oh, that would have not fucking mattered at that point. You had no fucking leverage.
Okay,
you missed the window by 2 years at that point.
I mean, they're two entirely different products. So what do you mean?
Bro, because the only way you would have gotten a real CBA would have been before the league started.
But brother, 1+1s didn't exist in World War II. 1+1s
they existed in Mod for 2019.
Exactly. So what are you talking about World War II for?
I'm saying if the union was formed prior to MLG getting bought, or right in the initial part of MLG was bought when they were starting to consider franchising, you'd actually organize, because you would have forced Activision to have to negotiate with you at the table, right? Because they were talking about a salary cap. There's a whole PR battle you would have gotten about the legality of that without a CBA. Like, they would have won that argument. You would have been at the table in the beginning and actually had negotiated some of the stuff in your favor. Instead, what you're trying to do is undo fucking policy that Activision had.
Okay, so you're saying we should have unionized before the CDL.
Yeah, because then you create an issue where then the teams would have had to adjust their participation agreement then on top of the.
I don't know, brother.
I've been down these union talks so many times, bro.
No, but listen, brother, I'm not gonna lie, Ben. If you were to talk right now, players and orgs, who's gotten the better bargain? The answer is the players. So, like, I don't really think the players missed out much by not unionizing, because every player made a lot more money, and if you're a top player, you still get paid good money. Like,
wait, did you give your thoughts on this rumor that like these rosters? Yeah, personally, I still think FaZe and Optic are better. Yeah, they are. I forgot who said it. Someone decided like this LA Thieves roster would be like the team to be. I think it was fucking Tactical Rab, bro. I don't know what he's talking about. Scrap and Hydra is obviously gross, but Envoy and Ghosty are probably the 2 worst players between the 3 rosters. I would say so. And I don't think people are taking into a fact that, like, the Ghosty you're getting, if you put him on this team, isn't going to be the Ghosty that you're paying the money for. The Ghosty before, playing on a team with Nasty, Cramp Joe, granted, like, they're good players, but, like, they aren't superstar players with green lights. Everyone was, like, a teamwork player, dirty work player, had more room to shine. But then you put them with Hydra and Scrap, who are going to be the ones not on the hill, flying around. Ghosty's going to have to be, like, Ghosty's going to play like Skies and Insight. But, like, supposedly just going to be, like, a better version of them. Supposedly is what people are saying. But, like, bro, when you put Scrap and Hydra in front of him, he's going to be getting on the hill, lower engagements. Like this Ghosty we saw this year had players that would get on his hill. Nasty would get on the hill for him. Scrap's not going to get on the hill for Ghosty. Like, he's not going to tell Ghosty, yeah, bro, go push out. I'll hold the hill. Bro, Scrap's lead. Hydra, by the way, is the #1 green light player in the league. So he's not getting on no hills. There's not one person in the league, not even a BZ. Maybe a BZ and Simp in some world if he has, like, some sort of, like, respect for them. But realistically, Hydra's the #1 green light player in the world. If he says he's not on the hill, he's not on the hill. Someone has to get on the hill. Like, there's no if, ands, or buts questions. Like, you know, so that's one. And then Scrap on his team, Ultra, was another green light player. I don't think he's not going to tell Envoy, yeah, go push out, bro. He's pushing out because he knows Hydra's already pushed out. Like, you know, Envoy was also like a dirty work player on this Ultra team. And that's with only Scrap. You throw Hydra in there, Envoy and Ghosty are going to be the dirty work players. The stats are going to show it. People are probably going to think, oh, they're bad. Not the same Ghosty as last year. But, like, it's the same Ghosty. He's playing with different players. But people don't realize that. But my actual thoughts on the team is, I mean, on paper it looks good. But here's all I said about that team is unpopular opinion based off more than just skill. I'd take Skies over Ghosty, and the reason why I would take Skies over Ghosty is because Skies not only has chem with Hydra, but he already knows how to play that role of having like Hydra on the team, you know, like I will pick up like the bitch work. And I know Ghosty did that on Optic Texas and in MW2 and still shine, but he still had Dashy there. Dashy would get on that, like Dashy was the slow player, so Ghosty still had room to like be fast. But like when you have Scrap, who's a faster flex than you, higher engagements, and you have Hydra, like you're going to have to like, you're gonna have to be putting up those like 18 and 17 stats. You're not gonna see, you may see some games, because I mean like there is room where it could work if you're frying a team where everyone's fucking frying, but like in those games where you need someone to get on the hill, fucking gonna be him, bro. Like Envoy's not gonna stay on the hill forever too. He's gonna have to push out too. He's the second SMG, so who's gonna get on the hill? Like, he has to get on the hill now. Like he is the hill kitten now. Like, so the superstar Ghosty of MW3 is not gonna be if he's on a team with these three players. Like guys, who's getting on the hill here? Fourth. Like there's a world where Envoy can sometimes, but like if it's like an SMG map, like let's say all four of these players are playing fucking Karachi, Hydra's pushed out, Scrap's pushed out, Envoy's pushed out because it's an SMG map, Ghosty gotta stay on the hill, you know? Give your thoughts on the three. I still think Optic and FaZe are better than them though, but yeah, but that's my thoughts on that. Like it's so glaringly obvious. Like, bro, if you throw Skies, like someone even said in the comments like the other day, like Skies in Vanguard was fucking frying. He's on a team with Awakening, Too Real, and Neptune. I don't even know all the combinations of players that they had, but like he was on a team with like not Hydra, so he would pull out MP40 whatever, fucking fry. Like that's Skies when like he doesn't have Hydra on his team. Like people aren't realizing when you have certain players on your team, like your stats are gonna change, your game style is gonna change, like, you know, and like Skies can't do that with Hydra and Sib on the team, you know. Someone gotta get on the hill. It's him, bro. He's the main AR, has no choice. If Skies was on like the LA Thieves team of MW3, like you would see superstar Skies and no one would be like, man, you're so slow, drop him, whatever. But like I'm surprised these players like don't even know this. Like Hydra should be wanting to keep Skies. I could maybe make an argument for Insight because I've just uploaded like a video on Insight. Like sometimes Insight just like not moving, like just like fucking getting tucked. But like Skies I still think is like a top 3, top 4 main AR, not flex, like not main AR. He's still top 4. And I actually rate him over Ghosty if we're talking about like, because I'm already thinking about Ghosty on a top team. He turned that Optic Texas team MW2 like he turned them around, but he was the flex on that team. Take that into account. If Scrap was not in this team and it was Ghosty and Hydra, it'd be a different story. He would probably be like this, but like when you're throwing Scrap in there, gotta get on the hill, bro. Not a bad take, but Ghosty having elite comps is definitely an argument to be made for him to be in the roster. But that's the thing. Skies also has fucking good comps. And not only that, but like Skies isn't toxic out of game. Like I just uploaded that other video too of like the whole like Sib and Ghosty dynamic. We're apparently hearing all these things about Ghosty outside of game. So I'm also thinking about that. I took that into account when I made this tweet. Like I'm thinking like Skies actually is like an IGL, and he's also a fucking mentality monster. Like, you know, like Skies in this team would bring the peace. Like Scrap looked to Insight for like that, like, you know, like that person to like, even though he was that person as well when you hear some of the comms, but like Envoy could also be that person too. But like you need a main, like, I don't know. I'm just thinking like out of game there, maybe, I don't know. I'm just not banking. It's literally because I'm just not banking on people like fucking mature fast enough. I don't know why. I'm just like, like the pros of today are like the pros of like fucking before. Like Scump, Formal, Crim, Karma. On paper, it's like the 4 best players, but like Formal, main AR, Crim flex, but like Karma was like a kill whore. Scump was a sub. Like Karma had to like switch his play style, turn into like a baity, like, you know, SMG fucking plug-in OBJ role player, like had to completely switch his way around. And those are 4 top players with 4 big egos that were able to make it work. In this day and age, I don't think you could take like the 4 best players. Like maybe you could take like Scrap, Hydra, Simp, and like Cell, make it work because like they all have like respect for each other. But like, wait, what, bro? Do you Edge? What the fuck? Huh? No. Who is that? Is that a fake account? What the fuck? Huh? Bro, do you Edge? Oh, hell nah, bro. Hell, yo, get out of here. What the fuck? Yo, you're out of here. Yo, you're out of here. I'm putting you on timeout, bro. I'm putting you on timeout forever. Like, you're never coming back. That is insane. What the fuck? Yo, that's insane. Ghosty on the Hill isn't a bad thing, though. He will still be solid. Yeah, that's my argument. But then I just take it like to out of the game. Maybe I'm thinking about the out of game shit too much. Maybe that's why. But like, Ghosty on the Hill is not bad. So like this roster, I mean, I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I would take Skies over Ghosty. But like, if this roster, I'm sure they can make it work. I'm sure. But I want to see if this roster gets formed, how, like, if they go on like a 2-match losing streak, 3-match losing streak, that's what I want to see. I want to see like how they are when like shit's going bad. Like, that's what I want to know. Like, the Optic Texas team was able to make it work because I feel like they had 4 pretty mature players for the most part, like AG, Kenny, Shotzi, questionable about Dashy, but when you have 3 out of 4, I mean, like, it's able to work. So I mean, yeah, fucking Blakey though. I'm gonna hide user from this channel, bro. That's a spam account for sure, bro. He's literally some shirtless guy, bro, asking if I Edge. Like, whoa, bro. Holy shit. That checked me. That actually checked me. Go see with delete comms. Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, I don't know. We'll fucking see.
I really don't. I don't think unionizing would have actually changed anything, really.
So you're telling me that inevitably once Activision figures out microtransactions and people are making real money off of it and the players are going to see 0, like, that's good?
That's different. Because that hasn't happened in
this World Series of Warzone
so,
isn't even back on yet, bro.
They're just yapping.
They're just yapping on it for fucking hours, I guess. There's like no gameplay.
I mean, the closest thing we had was the creator
never mind, they're back on.
In the store, which some of us got.
Yeah, and who's buying fucking codes, bro? Unless you're like
Drop 5
like a top of the line player that, especially players that are actually actively building their brands and streaming and making content and actually, like, you know, selling creator codes. Half of those codes are probably not even selling at all or not doing anything at all.
Union dues are not the problem.
Yeah, but honestly though, like, my take was more for why it should be Skies more than saying if the team's bad or not. I mean, obviously the team's fucking good. Like, everything is plugged there. Ghosty would just have to do a lot more maturing out of game. I mean, Shotzi did say he has improved. I feel like I always feel like every team needs like somebody. Like Draza, believe it or not, is like that person for FaZe, believe it or not. Like before they had Arcides, who was that person. They had Slasher before, who was that person. Like, but I mean, I was even like Atlanta FaZe was even gonna get like Pred and they're gonna get him at MW2. Yeah, so like if they had Pred, Celium, Abizi, and Simp, like I don't know. I always just feel like a team needs like an anchor type person, like a person who's like who could be that voice of reason, you know, when things are going bad, like just someone to just stop people from tweaking. I always feel like every team needs that. I always feel like it isn't about having 4 crack players. Like on that Optic Dynasty team, all those players were those players, so it's hard for them to get checked when all 4 of them are fucking mentality monsters. I don't know.
Right now, it's what do you because the way collective bargaining works is it's a give and take. We would go to the CDL. We would say, we want this, and you get this. That's the way it works. You have to agree on certain things. So what would the players give up? Or what are the players willing to give up is the entire thing. You can't just go to the CDL and say, we want this, we're giving you nothing in return.
That's where you and I are arguing past each other because I'm talking about in the context of this had happened before season.
It's actually so funny too, by the way. I just want to say, right when I started talking and yapping, that's when I got the most viewers. So maybe people just love watching me talk. And I actually got an announcement on that pretty soon.
0 fucking CDL the first offseason. You're talking about like year 2. At that point, the ship sailed and the players had to give up so much.
No, but I get what you're saying. I just feel like you're all over the place because, like,
they missed
the players lucked out.
4 years before. They could have. Union talks were happening prior to World War II. Like this was happening during, I believe, the jetpack era, and it didn't happen for economic reasons.
Economic reasons.
No, it's just kind of tough. A lot of chickens are coming to roost on that, and I agree with you. The
bro,
players.
It had nothing to do with economic reasons. I don't know why you keep saying that. I promise you, it didn't. I was in the talks.
The initial. No, I'm talking about the initial. We're talking past each other. I don't doubt this about the year 1.
I don't remember any World War II like that. I was obviously.
All right, okay. I want to see this fucking
Mania update.
I want to see what they're saying before.
Here's where I'm confused, man. This is where I'm a little confused, chat. This is where I'm a little confused here. Okay. I thought LA Thieves was cutting back. I thought
it was broke.
This year they had to cut back on their spending.
Okay, I just want to say real quick while I got fucking 10 people in here. So pretty soon I'm going to actually be launching memberships, and it's only 2 tiers. 2 tiers. 2 tiers. Tier number 1 is just for people that want to support whatever. You're going to get a nice fancy badge. It's $1. But like in Americans, probably going to be like 80 cents, whatever the fuck. But then I'm launching another membership, which is going to be, I don't even know what the fuck the name of it is, and I don't know the price. It's going to be less than $10. But there's going to be members only videos, and I'm going to be doing a podcast every week, like a 40-minute, like hour podcast every week, just for people that want to like hear my thoughts on everything going on. I'll just do it all in a week and put that in a members only thing. And not only in that membership are you getting that, but just member only videos of like things that I don't really want to upload publicly because I think that they're not good enough or maybe whatever. And then I'm going to just like,
that's why they went down the route with having the team that they had, which granted, I thought the situation at hand, I thought they did a great job with, minimizing the spending, but still having a good team and still making some noise and still fighting in there. You know what I mean? And I think that says a lot of just about the organization and the coaching staff and all that stuff. But I'm just confused now how you go from not spending way too much. You're like, holy shit, this is way too much. We can't spend this much. Boom, to cutting back on a year. To now all of a sudden, they're getting a fucking super team like this. Like, bro, they're gonna have to.
I don't think it's happening in LA though. I don't think it's happening.
Subscribers funding the CDL organization. I mean, what the fuck is going on here? I mean, it's just. How many subs has he got? How many subs has Nate Shot got, Chad? How many subs he got right now? He got like what, 17, 18,000? He's got 20,000 subs. He's almost at 18,000 subs. I mean, hey, bro. Hey. You know what I mean? Oh, let me see something.
How about a game?
Man, I love a fucking Valorant ad. Like, I don't know the game exists. Awesome.
Regulator. So, you gotta think. Nate Shot, right? 18,000 subs, right? 18,000 subs. You gotta think times that. Say he's got a 350 deal because he's Nate Shot. There's no way he's on a 250 deal. That means he's making 63 grand a month just off subs alone. Then you also got to account ad revenue, right? So if you account ad revenue, that's probably with the viewership that he's holding. I mean, I see him with a concurrent like 4 to 5 every day. I see him with a concurrent 4 to 5 every day. So that's probably gonna be, honestly, chat, like another 50,000. No bullshit. That's probably like another 50,000. And now you're sitting at 113,000. Nate Shot probably also, I'm guessing, probably has a salary. I'm guessing he probably has a salary. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Chat, you guys are fucking comedy, bro. You guys are fucking comedy, man. You guys are fun.
Pocket watching.
You know what I mean? I mean, chat, he might be able to afford the fucking COD team by himself. You know what I mean? I mean, he might be able to.
Out of pocket, bro? Like a month?
Come on,
yeah,
Benji, I've been waiting for you, bro. Where you been at?
I was at the supermarket, brother. I had to stock up.
Bro, you could have FaceTimed me. You could have answered my call at the supermarket and been like, you could have been like, yo.
I fucking saw this part.
Doing some stream thing.
Is that
probably not too bad, but like.
Yeah, been a little bit.
Can I talk about another angle on this that I haven't seen?
This guy has a barbecue lighter for his fucking blunt.
Can I talk about
What
another
the
angle on this
fuck?
that I haven't seen anyone on Twitter talk
Well,
about?
I've
Yet?
seen some
that
shit
there's a
today.
potential scrap can just stay on Toronto. Is that
I've
what you're
seen
going
some
with? Or
fucking
no?
shit
We'll get to
today.
that last.
Holy fuck.
I want everybody to ask themselves, because the way that this has come out, right?
I hate the way fucking Ben talks, my bro. Get to the point. He just like does like this droning thing before he gets to the point. I'm just like
breaking point tweet, and then Jake tweeted about it, kind of confirming it's a thing, but he didn't add any context. So like, context kind of matters here, and I think the most important context
second
is
and
who
really
leaked
think
this,
about
right?
this.
I don't think it's coming from Toronto, New York, or from Thieves, because we don't get their position at all on this, right? The only orgish quote we have is a quote, challenging quote, budget for a 100T super team would be challenging, but that could also not come from an org. That could be colored from somebody else, right? So realistically, it could be from a third party, unlikely. I think it's coming from a player. And you got to ask yourself if this is coming from a Hydra
Want everyone to ask
scrap
themselves,
combination,
I'm like,
Hydra
bro,
Envoy
shut up
scrap
and
Dan
speak,
combination.
bro.
Why are they leaking it? Are they trying to get public pressure on someone? You got to think that maybe
Had to
the
been a player that
Toronto New
leaked
York
it. Had to have
negotiation
been.
isn't going as well or as fast as they may think. Everybody's starting to fucking panic, think they're not going to get the team they want, and this is why this shit's coming together. But I just don't see, like, I don't know. This is peak fucking silly season. Like, you really think fucking
silly
Thieves is gonna pull this off?
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, this
bro,
is what
this
I was
guy's
telling my
high.
chat, Ben. I don't think Thieves are gonna pull this off. I don't think they are.
Yeah,
Just
they're
because
not.
I'm a little
They're actually
confused as
not.
to why. I'm confused as to how they go from a year where they're saying, hey, listen, we're spending way too much. We have to dial it down. This
they're
is the
not
budget
going
that
to,
we
bro.
have to
They're
work
not
with
going
in
to.
order for this to go in the right direction that we need it to go.
Yeah.
And then they
All Ghosty's getting is fucking Sib. That's all he's getting. He's getting Dante, and that's it.
build the team.
And Envoy, I guess, but because Envoy's a free agent, like that's who he's getting. He's getting Sib, and he's getting fucking him, and that's it.
They
He's
did, and
not
I
getting Hydra and Scrap. They don't got the money for that.
For the situation that they were in, you know, for the budget that they had, I think they did a great job making the most of it. And now when you look at this team, I mean, Ben, this team is not cheap. This is an expensive team. I mean, I know for a fact, like, especially like with Scraps on Hydra, like some of these guys, like these guys are getting paid a lot of money. Dan's gonna want a lot of money
much,
too,
bro?
because Dan's a superstar
I mean, I know Hydra's
player.
like at least
He should get a lot of money,
500K.
so he's gonna want something too.
Half a
Envoy's
mil
been
for
in this
sure.
industry for a long time. He's got to be on something good, you know. So this team from top to bottom is gonna cost you a lot of money. So it just seems like the fact that they're even considering this team makes you think that they're gonna want to spend. I mean, granted, it does say in the tweet that budget is a
Hold on. Does it say that
factor.
Thieves? Does it say that Thieves wants this team? Read the tweet back. Does it give you any color that Thieves is down for this?
Now this says Hydra, Envoy, Scrap, and
100%.
Ghosty
I
are
think the
exploring.
100% they're down for it, but I think that because of budgets. I mean, who wouldn't be down for these fucking Ben? Look at the fucking team. Who the fuck wouldn't
The
be down for
budget
this
is
team?
budget's part of it. Read the fucking tweet again. This is why I just don't like this. Not to go into too much change, I just don't like this kind of tweet
just on a
breaking.
They would have to do it on a completely different org, but I think the reason why it's on Thieves is because this motherfucker just signed a new contract. Don't know why this motherfucker didn't wait. Like, should have waited. Like, I'm thinking like Rocker could actually afford this team, but like, you know, I'm thinking Rocker could afford him, but no one wants to go to Minnesota, you know. So there's that. So
Leak stuff because there's just so much context and like color here. Read this tweet over. Does it say anything that 100 Thieves is down for this?
It does not.
Hydra, Envoy, Scrap, and Ghosty are exploring a potential super team on 100 Thieves. Yes, that means that actively right now the players are exploring.
The players are exploring. But there's an org down for it.
Ben, I think the organization is saying yes, we are 100% down. But
are they though? Like, listen, because Tom, you've been in situations like this before, where players think that this fucking.
But they're gonna try.
They may not try. That's the thing. Like, that's why I just don't like.
You gotta try a little bit.
Bro, they're gonna need Scooter Braun. They're gonna need Drake to fucking come in with some fucking cash, bro. They're gonna need Drake to just go on stake or whatever the fuck he's on and just fucking gets like Drake. Is Drake still like an investor in 100 Thieves, bro? Like, is he? Because, like, he could actually fucking afford these fucking buyouts by himself, bro. No
You gotta
bullshit.
try.
That's pocket change,
What kind of businessman are you? What are you, a pussy? You gotta try.
bro,
I mean,
could
you're
drop
like,
some
you gotta
more.
be sitting there like, yo, holy fuck, we could potentially get Hydra, Strappy, Dan Ghosty, and Dylan Envoy over here. You know what I mean?
2 mil, bro. That's all they need.
That's a good situation.
Here's what I
They just
think's
need
going
2
on.
mil.
I know that we've talked about this before. I know Scrap's been offered around to an Envoy to pretty much the whole Toronto roster has been offered around to the CDL, right? Like
This
hey, we're
Warzone
Toronto
game
representatives.
hasn't
We talked about
started
them
yet. I'm not watching
Paco,
this shit
I
no
wouldn't
more,
be
bro.
surprised
This Warzone
if
thing
at
is
some
just
point in the
AIDS.
process here,
Taking
Cloud9
way
is
too
kind of try
long.
to market value check him, just to kind of know if they're going to try and sign him into a contract or what have you. Like, what's the actual market value? they can
Fucking
evaluate
Huskers team's
effectively.
getting
So like I
shit
think
on,
these
bro.
kind of know market price on the situation. I just think the players are trying to make a super team, and I just don't see how Thieves would be. Bro, the economic like involvement from Thieves to pull this off is over $1 million.
Bro, take a look at what someone said. Is this a podcast or an event? Why is this taking so long? Almost 2 a.m. here. I guess I won't be able to watch. Like, this is AIDS. Like, I'm not watching this shit no more. They've been, like, how long does it take to get everyone in a fucking game, bro? It can't be that long. Shit's actually insane.
And that's on top of us assuming that you're not going to give everybody a
Some
super
podcast
pay
or an
cut,
event, I don't
right?
know.
Because they have to move from LA, from fucking Texas. You got 3 people on this team would have to move across the country.
Mm-hmm.
I think it is important to know in this situation if Thieves is down, because I just don't know if that's fact.
Let him talk. Chad, Ben's talking. He's making a good argument. He's making a good argument, Chad. You know what I mean?
He's assuming they're down because it's a good team, and I agree. This is a great team if it were to happen. That it's not what we're arguing. I'm just saying, like, I just don't. This is why I just don't like the vague tweet like this. Like, I come from the players clearly, or friends of the players, and it's like, bro, like, I just don't. Is Steve's actually gonna be willing to try and pull this off? By the way, you have to buy out 3 players. 2 from Toronto who notoriously haven't sold anybody, and New York who are going to try and squeeze any penny out of fucking a Hydra sale. So you're going to spend probably, realistically, somewhere between 6 to maybe $1 million to buy.
Okay, and
out.
Ben, you also got to think who you're dealing with here.
Before
you know?
That's elite to buy
Okay,
players
maybe they
out,
have the
bro.
money, Ben. Maybe they have the money and they're willing to do it. You know, maybe
Well,
they
do
got
we
the
know?
money.
Because clearly this again. Why I just don't.
I
want to
mean,
speak
Ben.
like this, but
Ben.
Got a million questions now.
No, we don't know. We don't know how much they're willing to spend. I mean, that's literally, you know, that's information that we won't know unless somebody from that side says it. I mean, I see people in the chat saying that has Nate talked about this on stream? Has Matt talked about this stuff?
I assume if he did, it would have gotten clipped already.
Yeah.
I mean,
he may also not know.
This guy keeps saying this shit. Nate Shaw said they are investing in COD team this year because of the watch parties with Seth.
Okay, do you have a clip?
So what? Like, yeah, we need a clip. We need a clip for something like that. But yeah, if they're trying to invest back in the team with the content that they're making, I mean, yeah, that's a good. I mean, that's good. You know, I mean, that's really good. If that's what they're trying to do. I mean, I just don't. I want to make sure there's a clip. You know what I mean? Like, there's got to be a clip. Before I comment on it, that was a while ago now. Somebody said that was a while ago.
Oh.
Nate Shaw did say they have the money. Listen, Ben, I'm getting the vibe here that Nate Shaw wants to fucking win, bro. Listen, every time I watch Matt. Okay, but bro, every time I watch Matt, he loses fucking composure when his teams are losing, bro. This guy's throwing shit, breaking shit.
He's a former player. He's crashing on me.
He's got nothing but passion up there, right, bro? And there becomes a time where passion takes over when it comes to like business and fun. Like, he's gonna want to do what he wants to do, bro. He doesn't give a fuck. And also, he's got money, but these guys.
Bro, I'm sorry, I have to interrupt real quick, bro. I just saw this. Isn't this shit fucking crazy? Biffle found out he's on a different graphics card than his teammates and some of the other competitors in Wars. Oh, what the fuck? Hold on.
Yeah, is there any reason why we have different graphics cards? Like my
Look at his face.
His 7900.
What's messed up? What are you guys talking about?
Huh, okay.
All right.
He's like, I don't even know what to do. He's like,
He's got money. Like, it's not like these guys don't got money. You know, these guys got money, man. These guys got money.
But here's the problem, Tom.
That shit is insane.
In this hypothetical deal, they have 0 leverage because they are buying out the best players on 2 different teams. Toronto is going to negotiate with one party here because Paco would also be leaving. There's just like Thieves is going to get raked on any transfer costs here. And
this is also. Let me tell you this, Ben. Also, okay, one thing we haven't talked about is how is this team, right, from an organization standpoint, right? If you're looking at LA Thieves right now, bro, this is dollar signs, bro. Hydra, Scrap, Dan, and Dylan Envoy, personality-wise, content-wise, like these guys will get on camera. They can make a lot of good quality content around this team. Like this team, a lot of people are gonna want to see what's going on with this team.
Yeah, bro. Like, you know, like they could actually capitalize. They could do streams with these four motherfuckers that could actually like pay. Like they need a LA Thieves fucking Twitch channel, and it could literally pay all their salaries. I'm not even kidding, bro. Like it should be in the contract. If like they're gonna get the money they get, bro, a stream with all of them, bro, would actually pay like their salaries. Like every day one of these people has to go on the LA Thieves stream and just stream, you know? Like
bro, these guys are a very marketable team that they could actually probably make money from these guys.
I don't think there's a negative argument. Okay,
not this year, but you can put. I'm not gonna. Hold on. Let me just finish my statement, man. You know what I mean?
Okay, you finish your statement.
It's not that because a business strategy sometimes the first year, like they might not profit this year from having this team, right?
Ignore the money.
But I'm looking at it. But I'm looking at it like down the line, like if this is what they want to start doing, like if LA Thieves wants to start investing into making their organization the best team in COD, like going for that, like trying every year to be the best, and like if they're trying to invest in people like Scrap and Hydra and shit, like I think they're looking at the future. You know what I'm saying? I think they're not looking in the short term, they're looking long term.
Okay, so listen.
Before he fucking talks again, my two ideas just off the top of the dome. I don't know shit, by the way. Like about like all like the business side, bro. Either first year you either like negotiate them to have a lower salary but more from like the event earnings and shit like that, or you reverse it, take more from event earnings and give them a whatever salary, and then do the stream thing I talked about.
So like take the money aside. I don't think anyone is going to argue in this chat that they shouldn't do this, right? If money was not an issue, this is a no-brainer on so many different levels. As far as the economics to like actually make a profit from this team, it's not going to be that easy. They would have to pivot very quickly on any kind of sales pipeline to try and like get some new additional businesses based on getting the super team, among other deals they might be renegotiating or just general org deals. It's like I don't think it's going to move the needle on that this year. That's a next year thing.
Okay, I want to see the same thing on
how they feel about this fucking idea. They go to the GM or the coach and they say it's absolutely not going to happen. They lose full, they go to the owner, and the owner says that's also not going to happen. And they cry baby cheese on Twitter or their friends, and that's how this stuff leaks. We just don't know how realistic Thieves see, because they have to negotiate buyouts for two of the best players available. I don't know. As much as this makes a lot of sense,
but everything you just keep circling back to the fact.
I know.
I just say it. I don't think they will. So that's why I'm curious if that's true or not, because they're trying to get going to do this, and now the players are throwing a hissy fit trying to leak this and like get public pressure to get Thieves to 180 on it.
Literally nothing more in that. There's nothing more in that. I don't have enough time to watch that video. I'm gonna watch this tech rep video, and then I got to blast.
Here in this Rostermania period, with rumours now starting
to
emerge,
like
the reason for the big hold-up over the last few days may well have been Los Angeles Thieves targeting an absolute super team. We know that Optic and FaZe are going to be good going into next year. The big discussion was, would Cloud9 secure Scrappy, or potentially could Los Angeles Thieves consider something of a heist in this Rostermania saga? That seems to be what they're trying to do. But will they have the money or the resources to actually pull something like this off, bringing Hydra off Cloud9, bringing Scrappy all the way off Toronto, potentially Envoy as well? Where is the money coming from, Mr. Shot, if they're going to try and pull this off? But the players, of course, probably would be down for this to occur, and it seems like if any organisation is going to be able to pull it off, Thieves may be the most likely. Very much interested in your thoughts in the comments. Hit the like button if you enjoy. Subscribe if you're new. As always, I greatly appreciate it. Coming up good into some of the roster updates, starting with Gunless actually,
Interesting.
unrestricted free
I
agent.
mean, I already
for the
knew
new
that was
season.
happening.
Of course,
Get him a fast
phenomenal
DR and
player
he'll be
in
nutty,
his day,
vouch.
and maybe his day is still here on some level.
Get him a
But look,
fast
he's maybe
DR.
not the player that he used to be. Infinite Warfare, World War II. That
This
timeline,
guy needs to
he
pick
was
up the
absolutely
pace a little
phenomenal
bit.
when he first came into the league, and over the last few years, it's been more up and down. Of course, he did have another stint this season on the Minnesota Rocker. That then concluded at the end of the year. It wasn't a great run. Gunless was okay. Maybe if the team was better around him, he could have looked a little bit better. But yeah, he's not going to be on a roster guaranteed for next season. But he is an
What? Did I
unrestricted
just
free
read
agent,
that?
so at least he has that
Oh
going
my
for him.
God, I'm getting a
Anyone
heart
can pick him up
attack.
effectively for
If that's
free
actually
going
real
into
from
next year.
Boston.
This is another update as well. Boston Breach.
Holy
They've decided,
fuck.
it seems, to effectively run it back with their World Cup roster. Maybe not a massive surprise, but it is interesting nonetheless. They did okay at the World Cup, to be honest. They did, you know, win a couple of games in their groups. They looked a little bit more competitive maybe than I thought that they might in the tournament, to be fair. Of course, that was the team of Snoopy, who stays, Awakening and Cammy on the ARs, and then Purge on the secondary SMG to Snoopy. And they did look pretty promising. I liked the AR duo. I liked what Cammy was bringing in the
I mean, like, we'll see
communication.
what they do,
On
'cause they
some
did good
level,
at
this
UWC.
is,
We'll see.
you know, them using their academy,
We'll
because
see, I
Cammy,
guess.
after his time
Fuck
on
it.
Thieves at the start of this season,
I'm happy for
went
Cammy,
down
though. I'm
to
happy for
the
Cammy.
academy roster effect.
I think Cammy's actually gonna be pretty good at this game. You know what? I'm not high on Purge, bro. I'm sorry. I'm just not high on Purge. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Boston, and
Don't
then
know what
it's
it
been
is.
brought up to the starting
Don't
team.
know what it is.
They went.
I got a sour taste in my mouth. Like that one time I heard when Purge egoed Clayster, didn't want to team with him because he thought he was bad like 2 years ago. That put a bad taste in my mouth. I don't know why.
The World Cup, they did okay. It was nothing spectacular.
Because I'm like, who the fuck do you think you are at that time, bro? I'm like, you literally got offered a spot. It was like 2 years ago. This was an MW3. It was like before that, but I don't know.
But it
whatever
seems
the
like
fuck it was. Actually, maybe it was beginning MW3, beginning like before they got GOTTTTA or something. I don't know. I forgot what it was.
And have potentially decided this is the team they're going to stick with going into the new year. Could they have done, you know, better than this? Are there some upgrades out there? Sure. It seems like they're happy enough though with how things are going, and also I guess they've got to realize that they've not got all the money in the world to spend nowadays as they did before. Last year they were throwing around
Ric Flair thing,
$400,000
doing
bags
elbow drops on my
for
t-shirt.
Envoy. Envoy said no, decided to go to Toronto instead for less money, but obviously that worked out for him probably better in the end, didn't it? So you know, Boston, this is apparently going to be their team of 4 going into next year, which is, you know, it's not going to be a world beater, shall we say, but it is a team maybe with some upside potential. Maybe they feel that Cammy and this set of players, maybe Purge, are the right guys to get the best out of Snoopy, because they've tried multiple players to do that over the last year or so. Nothing has exactly worked and gone to plan. So yeah, Big Wake staying along for the ride as well. Definitely a player that had a down year on his standards.
Yeah, we'll
if
see if he
next
can
year
bounce
is better
back,
for
bro.
him, which it probably will be.
Yeah,
then
they
there's
definitely
some
could
promise
upgrade
there.
it,
So
though.
I think the Awakening pick is, you know, quite nice. I see some promise here in a way, because Awakening is
They
one of
actually
those
could've gone
players
Envoy in here,
that you're
bro. No
kind of like
bullshit.
getting him at a low point, if you know what I'm saying. Like, he's had a bad season. Probably no other organization better than Boston is going to go out and sign Awakening, although certainly last season that would have been the case. One of the absolute top slayers on the AR role. This season not the case though, so you know,
I mean,
Boston
he's
have
actually
taken a
fine
bit
at
of a
EWC.
bet, has more upside than we might believe. Envoy, Scrappy, and big one though, right? The big Rostermania update coming out of last night. Hydra, Envoy, Scrappy, and Ghosty, a potential super team here on 100 Thieves. Now, where is this coming
I was actually thinking about it the other day. If this motherfucker can make all of his videos this exact thing where just him camera talking to the camera and just fucking pictures, bro, I'm like, I could do this shit too.
From, is this legitimate? Is there any chance of this actually coming true? So this comes out of Breaking Point last night. Not exactly clear, you know, who the sources are, where this is coming from precisely, but to be fair,
Yeah, we
some
need
other
to find out
guys
who the
kind of chime in
fucking
and say,
sources
look,
of this
there
one.
is some potential truth to this, or at least the truth and the interest of this being the case. The chances are probably still rather low, because look at the team, but let's just go through it kind of one by one. So this is apparently what we know. Hydra and Scrappy would like to team up. No real surprise there, right? I said it just after the World Cup. If you're Hydra, if you're Scrap, you've got to try and get on the same team, because Optic are nice, FaZe are nice. Like, if you don't team up,
they're both
I think,
gonna be on the same team. It's just a matter of where.
To think, well, if I was teaming with Scrap, or if I was teaming with Hydra, then maybe we'd be winning more events. So, that is no real surprise. The question is, where has it been possible to even do that? It didn't feel like subliners were really ever going to entertain a buyout for Hydra. But to be fair, Cloud9 as an organization, they have operated in the past in other esports slightly differently. So I think there is an opportunity there for Cloud9 to potentially be willing to sell. Obviously, Toronto willing to sell Scrap, but it's like Toronto are not going to have the money to fork out to buy Hydra and bring it the other way.
Space Station Gaming, bro, or some shit. And I don't want to hear people say the exact same thing I literally just heard.
So therefore, what if another organization, though, had the budget to do both? That then would be require multiple buyouts and would be nonetheless going to stay. No questions about that. We are, 99% sure that Nasty is gone and that Kremp is gone.
So these two motherfuckers are definitely for teaming together. Like, Scrap's already making YouTube fucking things with him in the thumbnail and shit. Like, at this point, if they don't team together, I don't think any team wants one player without the other now, because now they'll be going into next year with, like, a boo-boo face, like, oh my god, I shouldn't be here, whatever. So, like, these two are playing together somewhere, just a matter of where. And I don't think it's fucking be LA, because it's like they don't have to have fucking Ghosty. Like, Hydra and Scrap just want to play with each other. Like, Ghosty's just like Ghosty is a bonus. He's a bonus, but he's not like
Jodeci.
All three of them are all actively looking together.
In the ballpark to stay as well.
Just these two motherfuckers. That's it.
That
I think these two are convinced if they could just get on the same team, it doesn't even matter who the other two are. We just need to get together and we're good, bro. Sib, bro, he might go to fucking Seattle, bro. I might be seeing that guy in Canada, bro. I might be seeing that guy in Canada real soon. I mean, if we look at all the teams, I don't know why I forget all the org names like so fast. Well, he's not going to FaZe, not going to Optic, not going to Cloud9. Actually, he can't. If Hydra leaves, he's probably just going to stay on Cloud9. That's actually a possibility. Yeah, that's actually a possibility. It's not like he's like out of the team, bro. He's a restricted free agent. So he's either going to go to New York or Surge. But he's probably going to go to LA because I don't fucking see this team happening. So, and he's not going to Miami. He's not going to Vegas. And Vegas is fucking Falcons now. So, not going there. He's not going to go to Carolina. He can go to Rocker, but Cobra's already a flex. And Cobra's basically on that team, even though they haven't announced it. But Boston's keeping the same team. So, his only options are LA, Vancouver, and the fucking team he's already on.
That's potentially Envoy would be a better fit there. He gets on well with Scrappy based on what we have seen. A Hydra Envoy SMG duo I actually really like the sound of, to be fair, given the way that Envoy can complement an incredibly fast-paced SMG. But that really is the question. Where's the money coming from? Is there a realistic chance this actually happens? Because as Ronnie says, JCap must have been odds of absolute supermax, because insane, now that his contract is suspended, the roster would actually be like is, all right, do they have the money to do this? Because as Merck says,
spent no money and got top 4, now going to spend all the money after
they didn't spend minimums last year. It was probably like 100k, 120k per player or something. Like, it wasn't absolute bare minimums, but Thieves obviously cut their budget back, and now they've got money to make something happen. Of course, the other point will be that if these buyouts go through, the players themselves are not going to be able to be salaried on an insanely high level. Happen. But like Merck says,
I'm just thinking about that LA tax,
spending no money.
That's all
now
I'm
they're going to
about.
spend all the money after they didn't re-sign their World Championship core. Shout out Nadeshot subscribers. And Ben says, yeah, pretty madness, right? Now, are they correct, Thieves, in thinking that let's say they ran it back with that team that came top 4 and then top 2, right? The Kremp Nasty, Jodeci, Ghosty team. If they go into next year with that team,
I mean,
they showed a lot of promise. They could continue to improve. Sure. Is that team of 4 going to be a championship winning team?
No.
I'm not so convinced that it is.
No.
I think next year Optic and FaZe are still going to be there, and obviously there's also the risk if you do that in your Thieves, that Scrap and Hydra team up on Cloud9, and then all of a sudden your chances of winning probably go out the window. So maybe you need to preempt that to some degree and step in. So Ben says, look, who is the source on this? If they're anonymous, what is their relation to the subject? Kind of, wondering what is the angle on all this stuff. So Ben says, I don't doubt these players see this as the logical third super team. But Ben's prediction is it's not going to happen. Take for this deal to get done, because you're talking potentially up to $700,000 pure buyout sort of relationship that works. Do you go from there? I mean, you're not.
A lot of additional content around this whole situation. It's certainly a possibility, but requires a fair amount of maneuvering. Yeah, I already saw that.
Back, but arguably both of your two most.
Oh yeah, it's fucking Jacob Hill said it would make them the team to beat. Get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, fucking stupid.
Most talented players have now.
The team to beat is crazy.
Jake Hell's perspective, though, is that this situation is possible, he says. Like, there's context that needs to be added. It's a possible move that could happen, but obviously it requires a lot of maneuvering from multiple parties and buyouts and various other factors as well. So it is a really interesting one. Nage had actually then replied to this tweet and kind of said, oh, like, he got paid $34 for basically tweeting for the last month, so that's going to go to fund the budget. So it's interesting that Nage's responding to this, right?
Like,
it's difficult to read into Nadeshot's perspective on anything really when he tweets stuff. Like, would he reflect on how good that team might?
That rumored team was the team in MW3. They might have lost one hardpoint the entire year. I think they would have lost more than one team.
Have been last year. As he says, if that rumored team was the team in Modern Warfare 3, they might not have lost a single hardpoint all year. And TJ
true,
says
though.
I think they would have lost more than one. So that's classic stuff from TJ. Obviously they would have lost something.
That's a really good team, though.
And to be fair, Envoy for like a stage and a half this year was basically a complete non-factor in hardpoint. So I don't really buy the idea that team would have been unbeatable. But Scrap and Hydra would be, in many respects, the scariest duo probably in the game. Certainly from a new duo being formed.
Hydra,
then you put Ghosty in the mix as well, how good he's been and with the potential that he's shown. And then you need a great fourth to complement Hydra. Well, Kismet's an option. We've seen that works. Obviously,
I'd much rather go with. I'd go with Kismet over. I'd go with Kismet over Envoy on this team. They need another Hydra and Scrap. I mean,
it's something else to consider. I feel like a clean,
because everyone's saying Envoy complements Hydra, but Envoy's a route taker as well. So it's kind of like they kind of need a more straightforward person to hop on the hill. Like, Hydra's already a route taker. Hydra's the one flanking, doing all that shit. That's kind of like what Envoy kind of does, and he was not doing that as much this year because Kleenex was doing that, and he was not playing that great. But I'd much rather have
duo could work, but it would probably be a bit too.
Because if Kismet plays that role, it kind of allows maybe more of a room for Ghosty to shine as well.
Inconsistent. So I actually really like the idea of Envoy. It's just difficult to make it happen, right? Because there is money involved at the end of the day, and it's going to be a challenge to make this work if it's even possible at all. So very much intrigued to your thoughts on all of this stuff in the comment section below.
Yeah.
Hit the like button if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new. Take care.
If they're trying to.
Okay, he's just playing that again. Okay, I'm gonna watch this. Watch this fucking Cold War at BZ. I'm not gonna watch. I'm gonna save this one. I actually wanted to watch this one, but I don't got the time. I gotta go pretty soon. I'm just gonna watch this 8-minute fucking BZ clip or whatever, and then we'll. Plus, his takeover ability is right there with Hydra. Yeah. Kismet for Envoy or Skies for Ghosty. That's my thing. Actually, I don't mind. I just want to fucking see how this Ghosty thing works. I don't really give a fuck what happens. I'm just spewing at that point. But
fights off the rip, and gunfights off the rip. Yeah. Did they see Kleenex? They did. They got him.
Yeah, but that team ain't happened in LA, bro. With the LA tax and the amount of money they gotta pay for that, bro. Unless they get some sort of fucking investment, they need another They need another, what the fuck do you call those things? Public funding? Whatever, they need that again. I forgot what the fuck, the thing is called when, you ask, a bunch of people to invest in your company. They need that. Yeah, but we'll see. Now Ross Mason, I would actually give it another, 7 to 14 days and we'll actually have an answer. Watch have an answer because it's almost the end of October pretty soon. I ordered like the new iPhone, so I'm beginning that next week. I'm fucking excited. I'm excited. I was like, I had a very tiring week at work. I'm going to reward myself. Oh yeah, I remember seeing this clip. I literally watched this on a fucking live stream before. I think even Imp was actually saying that he thought that Abiz was actually better than him in this game. I'm pretty sure Chris fuck said that. But like, Abizi and Simp are so awesome because every time they have interviews about each other, they're always complimenting the other. Like, they're never gassing themselves. They're always fucking gassing. They're like, no, like, I think he's fucking gross. Like, when they had, like, that fucking COD League video asking, like, Stemp who has the best shot in MW3, he was like, Abizi. And they asked Abizi was like, Simp. It's actually, bro, these ads are insane, bro. I'm gonna have to get fucking YouTube Premium. Holy shit, man. I'm surprised. I don't know. I was about to say some shit, but
should tell them that it's gonna be an A hit, but who is it? It's a BZ with another.
I love this map too. This fucking Miami map was a vibe.
Usually we see it with aggression with this 74U, but so talented. He's able to pick it up. He finds his second up to run. He finds number 3 as well. A BZ is beaming, taking over.
It is too easy for a BZ, hey? Zapping.
From a BZ.
That fucking slide cancel is like his bread and butter.
Dallas Empire apart. Keep on challenging him, please. It does not want it to happen again.
Boy back. Big wins. The BZ though.
I want to go back and watch some old Cold War tournaments because I love this NYSL team.
Now on 2v2. Players swap positions, and the aggression now from NYSL, they're just going to push a BZ out. They're going to try to find something there. Clay, though, and DiamondCon, I love this. Transition straight across the map, through the carriage they go, in on towards the bomb site, but Abizi makes the read. Abizi throws one up top. Is he going to be able to land the stick? No, he lands the shots. Abizi finds another one. It could be the full ace if he can catch DiamondCon. The shots are in.
Yeah,
DiamondCon, don't let it happen. He's coming round the corner. That's the ace for Abizi.
Fucking Abizi is gross, bro.
Couple nades going through from both sides.
Yeah, but I can't wait to break down more fucking roster mania. But after my memberships launch, I'm gonna start doing a podcast. I'm gonna start doing a podcast talking about all the news every week. Any thought on Matt getting on a team right away? Well, if we look at the options, he's not getting on phase. He's not getting on ult. I mean, there actually could be a world where he snuck on Ultra, but I mean, there could be a small world where he snuck on Ultra, so I'll keep that one open. He's not getting on Optic. He's not gonna get on C9 because he hasn't been like. There's a world he could like sneak on a team if people still believe on him, but I think it's because they haven't seen him play. But I personally love Mac and think he's highly underrated. He's highly underrated because on his Vanguard team, he had to play like the bitch role with accuracy because fucking Predator was the green light player and Dante was the other green light player. And then on MW19 he got to shine because they actually let him do whatever he wanted, and he was actually like a top player in MW19. And then MW2, did he play that year? Yeah, he did. They won an event, but he had Pred on the team still. If he's a green light player, he's good. But like in terms of teams you get on, he's not getting on Boston because they re-signed. I could see a world where he could get onto like a Carolina or a Rocker. If, like there's possibility for him to get back in the league. If people still believe he's actually good. It doesn't even matter that he didn't play for a year, bro. Like I didn't play Call of Duty for years. I hopped on, I was frying, bro. It doesn't even matter. And it's gonna be months like before like the fucking like the first events like in like December or some shit. So it's like you got September, October, November, half of December probably won't start till January. You got like 2-3 months to play the game and like scrim. He could actually get back in the league. I'm not even kidding. Because there's not really that many good SMG options. I think he's a way better option than most. So he could get back on the league for sure. I love Mac as well, but I think he should flex, not run a sub.
Like sometimes they just want to move. They want to push.
I feel he needs to get on a team where they allow him to do what the fuck he wants. He's been like the bench player for way too long, bro. But like we saw in MW19, bro, when he could just fuck do what he wants, he could actually be a top player. I don't mind him as an SMG or a full X, honestly. I don't mind him as either.
Yeah, I mean, Insight was hitting all of the wall. You'll see, BZ right now is like 30 HP. So Kleenex still has a nade. He held on to it the entire round. He's hoping that that nade is able to find that kill. But BZ, he re-challenged him, put a couple bullets into Kleenex. It gives him the advantage. Then still with the tactical in hand, able to connect place.
That's a great elevation. Tosses out the nade. Seeing Gunless will be able to take down one, but BZ still alive.
This guy's just mapping with the AK, bro.
You know what? I'm gonna hop on the defuse. I don't have a problem going for the digits, but now BZ.
Motherfucker just fuck taking out everyone, bro.
He's on it. He's on it, but BZ spots his head.
Ooh! Fucking crisp. Crisp.
To go for the defuse. He knew that had to be the game plan versus a player like a BZ. But what a round it was toward the end.
Nah, he's unkillable in this game, bro. He was him.
The bomb is down. Ravens gotta go recover this one.
Can't believe this was actually a fucking team, bro. Holy shit, I can't believe this was actually a team. Who let that one happen?
They know he's trapped, but well, there's the trap set up and bait, and Beezy should have gotten the information for Shawnee, and of course he knows the other player's over, so the 1v2, a lot of potential here, catches him again, and the bomb is down. He's gotta know.
Man, I love fucking streaming, but holy shit.
And Shawnee on the flip side, well,
just have like no time this weekend.
Time is ticking down. He's not even making a move for the bomb. 8 seconds left, and Beezy again just needs to time it perfectly. But Shawnee going on the hunt, doesn't have time to make anything happen, and the patience from the kid pays off. FaZe win the round, kill not needed.
Why the fuck's that in the fucking best of BZ highlights? Him playing for time at the end of a round. Who made this? Fucking breaking point, hey?
On the timing will be a formal spot to RC's because he has the bomb. RC's has to stay alive with this bomb. He's got to get there 5 seconds to plant.
Not gonna happen. That's gonna be bombed down.
Oh,
that
BZ
should
actually
end the round. Unless a BZ somehow hunts down formal.
Is he challenging this?
I thought he was just gonna run away. I thought he was just gonna get out with his life well before this. No time to plant. Formal just has to stay alive. Oh, he finds him! He finds him!
Oh, Formal fucking bottled that one.
You can't get caught there. FaZe pull off the round.
Should have behind the bus, bro.
To break down why that shouldn't happen.
They are gonna stay perfect once again. There's one life left.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Bro.
Oh God, that is violent.
Bro, this is that game where they speed. I should go watch that on stream next time. I'm actually gonna make a note of that, bro. This game was a speed run. If this was the same game where they had them like 20 points in the hard point, holy shit.
Oh God, that is violent.
16-1 lives, bro. What the fuck? Who's getting Fred? All of them, basically. Damn.
Oh, it's awesome!
Slasher's already out the chair, bro.
I love it so
He's
much.
already out the
As
fucking chair,
having
bro.
fun, rejoicing after the victory. And it's another win for Atlanta FaZe as they remained perfect. And they were damn near perfect in this series. They really were.
This guy's just mapping with the AK, bro. Oh, wait, is that it? Oh, yeah, that is. Fuck. Okay. Yeah, shit. Yep. Well, guys, I have to blast. I have shit to do. Wait, Slasher was... Bro, it was like literally one of those things where, like, it's like, hey, man, are you still there? And then you just fucking see, like, the door moving, but, like, they're gone. It was one of those fucking things. After tomorrow, I'm gonna start streaming during the week. I want to start streaming events, but that probably won't be till, like, next weekend where I start streaming, like, 8 hours. But during the week after work, I'm gonna start streaming whenever I'm not making videos. I actually like streaming and talking to chat. It's actually like my favorite fucking thing to do. It's my favorite thing to do. I could just watch and just fucking look over a chat, talk. My fucking favorite thing. I love this shit. But yeah, I've been trying to enjoy the outside more because, you know, where I'm from, you know, after it gets cold, bro, it gets fucking cold. Like, it gets to like minus fucking 40. You literally don't want to go outside once the snow hits where I live. So that's why I'm trying to enjoy the outside more, because like usually I'm always just like grinding ranked Apex or like some shit. That's what I was doing like all the other summers, just grinding, wasting my whole summer inside, and then winter comes and you're inside again. So I'm actually trying to like enjoy the outside while I can, because in another month snow is gonna hit and Black Ops 6 is gonna hit, and once Black Ops 6 hits, I'm maybe might leave for the gym every once in a while because, you know, gotta stay in shape, but like I'll be inside all the time streaming. Like on the week Black Ops 6, when does Black Ops 6 fucking release? Let me fucking see. Let me make sure I got my shit on. Alright, Black Ops 6, holy shit, October 25th. So 5 days after my birthday, so that's like a Friday, I'm assuming. That's a fucking Friday. I asked you a couple of vids ago if you play COD. I fuck with your nails. Oh, that's what he asked. Oh, shit, my bad. I didn't answer that? My bad. Fuck, I didn't see that. Play it. Damn. I didn't see that. That's my bad, G. That's my bad. I'll get to that. So, October 25th. So, I'm going to take this week right here off of work. I'm taking this week off of work. So, I got one more vacation. They're like, let me know what you want. I'm like, I'm going to wait and see. Now I know. I'm taking this week off, so I'll be streaming this whole fucking week. Probably doing camo grinds, and that's another thing I want to talk about with the membership thing, because I'm going to have that membership for $1, which is latest for badge, and then my other membership going to have podcasts, member-only videos, and also I want to play with my members as well, like fucking grinding pubs, like whoever, whatever. And if, you know, like the fan base grows over time, I want to do my own subscriber 8s as well, with money out of my own pocket, by the way. That's the type of shit I want to do. So yeah, we'll see. Like, bro, if I start popping off, I will do like $1,000 fucking sub 8s. I'm not even fucking kidding. I'll like run this shit. I'll run it out of my own pocket, bro. I'll literally do that shit. But yeah, taking that week off work right there. So I'll be streaming, grinding fucking camos. Might start playing Warzone, but the Call of Duty content kicks in, so I'm just like casually I mean, I'm actually on my grind like all of September, but just know when October hits, I'm not having a life. But yeah, but for now, going to I mean, it's fucking raining outside. Should I like, does my webcam go that far? Like, I don't fucking know, bro. You could, let's see, my webcam go that far. Like, you guys could see like the outsides, like the scoop. Can you see? Yeah, I can't even see, like barely see the outside, whatever. But yeah, it's raining out there. I can't really see it, overcast day. But yeah, with that being said, thank you guys for tuning in. Can't wait to see you pop, bro. Hey, I remember all your fucking names in the chat, bro. I remember all your names. Everyone was there for me from the beginning. I'm about to pop off in Black Ops 6. It's fucking happening. Content is still going hard, but like, yeah, I gotta get the fuck off right now because I have a very important commitment. Let's just say that. But like, I'll stream tomorrow. I'm helping a person move during the day, but like, if I get back in time at night, I'll be streaming because now, you know, President's Tour's over. Shout out to you, Bryce, Toxic. Odson was in here before. Blakey with the fucking, I was about to use the G, but I'm slamming you if I play you. Nah, bro, you're not touching me. I'm sorry. Nah, I'll play you, bro. When the game launches, bro, I'll be hopping and shit with my fucking subs, bro. Like, we'll go right into shit, bro. I'm be grinding Black Ops 6. Like, I didn't grind all these other CODs. You know, like, I don't really like this shit, but I have faith in this COD. I have faith. But, yeah, I'm out. Thank you guys for tuning into this impromptu, not announced stream. Fucking appreciate it. Love ya. Bada boom, bada bye.